Hello. Declan told me to say it's been a while, because it has been a while.
I'm jealous, obviously.
Well,
not having, yeah.
Rude. Anyway, we were off to Oslo for a few days.
I thought we were stopping. We're on the wrong flight.
No, we're not on the wrong flight. We're off to Oslo. Should be seeing the Jonas Brothers this weekend, but they decided to move their tour to the end of the year. Not petty at all.
Is that right?
It is not their right for exciting projects. Nick Jonas in Dublin recording a movie. Anyway, yeah, so I'm back vlogging. Hopefully I'll remember to vlog. The joys of travelling while being chronically ill. Excuse my migraine headache patch that I have on right now. While we were on the flight, I started to have right ovarian pain, like pain that right region. And towards the end of the flight my nausea started to get really bad, and I actually did think I was going to get sick on the plane, but I didn't. I got water when we landed, and I got some Skittles because I thought maybe my sugars were low, so I drank the water, had Skittles, and then when we got on the train to come to our hotel, I actually did think I was going to vomit that time. I didn't. We got to the hotel and I've literally just been lying down and resting. I have a massive headache, like it's probably a migraine. I haven't had a migraine all year because I've got my date piercings in and they've been really helpful. I've been drinking water, but I just feel really unwell. I don't think traveling agrees with my body anymore. Thanks endometriosis for that. Hopefully I can get some rest and we'll be feeling much better tomorrow. Declan's gone to the trusted McDonald's to get some nuggets and see if I can eat them and keep them down. I just feel really like uneasy, and the camera's probably shaking because I am continuously shaking. I feel like jelly, like I don't know what that, like that's the best way I can describe it. My legs feel like jelly, my arms feel like jelly. I'm not myself. So yeah, just wanted to give you an update. Oslo's looking gorgeous though, the weather is stunning. Just hope I'm able to enjoy it now. So today is what happened?
Constitution Day.
It's Constitution Day. Now we didn't originally know this
We're
when...
already underdressed.
Well no, I got the memo, I'm dressed.
Yeah, I did.
But I'm not dressed in traditional dress. But you dress up today. It's like basically Grace Day, Coronation Day as it is known as. But it's like St. Patrick's Day on steroids. All the men are dressed in suits or traditional outfits. All the women are dressed in either barely nothing or really glam or traditional outfits.
But they can't drink like the Irish stuff.
Oh, they can't drink. No, they've had 1 pint and they're falling over. And it's actually really funny seeing all the teenagers with their big duffel bags and they're struggling to carry it because it's full of pints. The parade is still going on. We watched a bit of it and we sat down and had a monster, and now we're following the crowd. I obviously think they're going to see the end of the parade, but yeah, we had no idea this was on, so everything is closed today. So yeah, oh my god, there's a dog. Since we've arrived we've seen about maybe 100 dogs, so love this city. However, I actually will say all the people we've encountered with are actually really rude. I have my glam stick with me and they don't tend to see that, and one person pushed Declan out of the way and twisted his knee, so that's lovely. But other than that, it is lovely so far. Did we go drinking in an Irish pub?
No.
No. Why would 2 Irish people go drinking in an Irish pub?
They don't even show GAA.
They don't even show GAA. So as you may know, Declan and I are currently saving for our house, and with our current mortgage savings that we have,
For a one-bed apartment though.
yeah, this is basically what we can afford here. Okay, I jest, it's the palace, but I thought that would be a funny joke because we can't even afford a studio in Ireland for what we have saved at the moment, which is ridiculous. But yeah, look at the palace now. She's looking lovely.
We're going in for a cup of tea.
I actually think it's nearly nicer than Buckingham. Would you say?
Depends on who you're booking.
Whatever. So we are just back in the hotel after spending the morning / afternoon out and about in Oslo. We went to the palace, our new gaff as you saw. Then where did we go next? The Nobel Peace
Centre
Museum, which was actually really educational. And then we went to, I was going to say Sydney Opera House. That's what Declan called it, the Opera House. Hiked up with great difficulty to the top to see the view. And then we were going to go to, what's the museum called? With Scream? Munch Museum. But we decided not to, and sorry, Declan's trying to set up TV for the Leash game. We decided not to because we wanted to get back to the hotel in time for the Leash game. So we said we'd get the train back, get some food and chill in the hotel while watching the Leash game before going out for dinner tonight. And I had a very uncomfortable and very unsettling experience in the train station. So we were heading towards the train that we were going to get to come back to our hotel, and Declan went to check a map to make sure we were getting the right train. So I was standing on my own, but you could clearly tell I was waiting on someone because I had looked back, and then this man came like really sheepishly, creepily towards me, and I stepped back thinking that I was in his way, and I said sorry. And then he came up and put his finger to his mouth as to say shh, like hush, be quiet. And I was like, what? What's going on? And I literally said, wait, what? What's going on? And then he began to like touch my arm, as in like he wanted to guide me away. And I said, wait, what are you doing? Get off me. And then as I went to like step back, he went to grab my arm, and I just shouted like, fuck off. I know I'm not supposed to be cursing in videos, but fuck off. And I actually think, because I had my walking stick with me, I lifted the walking stick up as if I was going to hit him. I didn't, because I froze, because I kept thinking, what is this man going to do? I held onto my bag as tightly as I could, and I kind of like turned to shout for Declan, and I said, Dec. And obviously Declan was running because he was coming towards me, and your man just started to like walk briskly off, and then Declan went after him, and he started apologizing to Declan, but like he thought that was okay. Like he actually assaulted me. Like he grabbed my arm, and it like scares me to think what his intentions were. It made me feel really uncomfortable. And then what was worse was when we went down to the platform, we saw that he sat beside another woman, and she got up a few minutes later and a man sat beside him, and as soon as a man sat down beside him, he got on the next train that came, and he was like really creepily looking at the women sitting on their own on the train. Like really uncomfortable experience. And like I always thought Scandinavian countries were really safe for female travellers, especially solo female travellers, and I've had that experience and then seen certain things yesterday that makes me think the exact opposite. And that whole TikTok trend of would you rather be in the woods with a bear or a man, well, like that experience makes you think like obviously you're going to pick a bear Now obviously it's different if it was Declan was the option as the man, or Harry Styles, or any of them, but you know, in that scenario it's a random man or a random bear. You're going to pick the bear every time. Like, it's just really unsettling that experience happened. But anyway, we're back safe in the hotel. I'm just really grateful Declan was there with me. Hate to think if I was on my own or with another girl what would have happened. But we're in the hotel now. We've got some lovely Mexican food. We're gonna chill, watch the Leash game, and then get ready for dinner tonight. But yeah, just wanted to share that experience. It's kind of made me think a little bit differently about Norway, but yeah, not fun.
He should, because he's their shooter. But actually that time, and that's probably a little bit of difference when Leash are getting in them zone lately, not at the start of the game, but lately, they're picking out the pass when it's on.
Ball inside again.
I got this Fanta strawberry for the first time in my life when we were in Dubai, and absolutely fell in love with it and have been craving it and looking out for it ever since. You cannot get it in Ireland. I don't think you can, unless you get it in one of those like American sweet shops. And we found it today and probably paid like €5 or €6 for it, but you know what, bloody worth it. Petition to get this in all shops in Ireland. Readily available, please. Thank you.
Just gonna ask them for another one.
9 seconds is all it took me to take a video. Okay, first things first. Yes, my hair is a completely different colour since all the other clips in this video, but I just realised today that I never ended or finished my Oslo vlog, so I wanted to wrap that up here now so I could start editing it and maybe get back into the habit of actually uploading my vlogs to YouTube. But yeah, apart from our little incident in Oslo, we did have a lovely time. Expensive city, but probably like it's a little bit more expensive than Dublin, but like in this economy, kind of used to everywhere being expensive. Would I recommend it? I would, but I would make sure that you're going in a group or with some male presence. Definitely don't go on your own, or just with like another girl. Definitely make sure you're in a large group. The more I've been talking about the incident with people, I kind of regret not reporting it, because now I fear what if your man has attacked another woman. But I suppose was a hindsight, and it's kind of always the same thing, like other victims of situations like this would say as well, like, oh, why didn't I report it, why didn't I do this? But we can't blame ourselves. Look, all I wanted to do in that situation was get out of there, and you can't blame me. Like, I literally just wanted to shower and get rid of the sensation of his touch off my arm. But yeah, had a lovely time with Declan in Oslo, and we've had a busy few weeks since coming back. I got my hair done on Saturday, and we were at Countess Luann last night. If you know, you know. A big housewife fan here, so I had to go see her, and I did drag Declan along, and he did actually love it. He enjoyed it more than he thought he would. And then a busy weekend this weekend. We're going to see Keen to Crow on Friday. We have the Joe McDonagh final on Saturday, and then I'm bringing Declan out for a little early birthday lunch on Sunday, and then he's off to Toronto, and then I'm off to Toronto, and then we've got a work event, and then we're going to Mexico. So busy few weeks ahead. Just wanted to end this vlog before I start any others, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed it.